Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about a cheating spouse. Should you or shouldn't you not take her back? Short answer is no. Never take her back. Listen, man, whether it's your wife, your girlfriend, or your side piece you known for 10 years, once you find out that they're cheating, never take them back, man. Never listen. There's gonna be some guys gonna come across this video and they're gonna have one of these stories. Oh, I caught my wife cheating on me twice, and we worked through it, and we've been together for 9 years, going strong. All right, Robert, I hear you. The real question is she still cheating on you? Just because you caught her cheating and you guys worked it out doesn't mean she's not cheating. She stopped cheating on you. That doesn't mean she stopped cheating on you. All that says is you're a simp and I can do whatever I want. The worst thing you can ever do, besides doing CrossFit, is taking back a cheater. Your girlfriend cheated on you, found out, you got upset, this and that, and guess what? You was like, you know what? We're going to work through this. She probably offered counseling, and at some point in time, she made it seem like it was your fault. You're the reason why I let the whole soccer team run through me. You're the reason why I gave this guy a BJ in the parking lot. The women are gonna make it they're gonna try everything they can to turn it around on you. You're the reason you work so much. Oh, you're never around. You're not there emotionally. You're not my shoulder to cry on. All this stuff going on while she over here, going to a gangbang party on the weekend. So whatever, man. But listen, the reason why you don't take her back, because if you do, in the back of her mind, well, in the front of her mind actually, she's gonna automatically say, okay, this is a sucker. She's automatically gonna label you as a sucker, a spineless dweeb, a man with no morals. All the bad things you can think about as far as degrading a man. You never do that. No matter how long you guys been together. I know this everybody's situation is not the same. Some of you have kids by the same woman who's been getting bent over by your neighbors while you're at work. I get that. So you're gonna be like, okay, if I divorce her, it's gonna break up the family and it's gonna look bad overall. I don't want my kids to go through, a broken household, two separate parents. I get that, but you're going to have to come down to the decision, be like, either I don't accept this and move on, or I accept the bullshit and I just keep living this crazy lifestyle. Because, as they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. Man, listen, trust me, I know, man. Okay, prime example, because I want you guys to listen. Not bragging, but this is, back in my day when I was a little younger, this was a common situation. So I met this one girl through my buddy's buddy. And we met up, I went over to her place, met her, her family or whatever like that. Nothing serious, we just getting to know or whatever. So met her through him. So she was out of town. Like she wasn't like, she was inside the state, but she was like, a little ways away. Anything after 30 minutes is a problem, but she was a little ways away from me. So we was doing a lot of texting and calling. We was doing a lot of that. So eventually she ended up coming over to my place, bent over, had a great time, whatever. And I think I probably seen her like twice, 2 more times, something like that. So I went over there, I first met her over there at her place. Then she came over, I think about twice. So all in total, like as far as just like hooking up, like 2 times. I got a phone call the night after. Well, it was the next morning, and I don't know, because people lie. Not just saying women, but people lie. So as far as I know, it's just her. It's just her. She ain't got nobody. So I got a phone call the next morning after she left my place from a guy. He was very upset, cursing and stuff like that. So me, I'm waking up. I'm like, I gotta go to this bullshit job. So I'm trying to get my mind together, right? So I got a phone call, like I didn't answer it, and it kept ringing. I'm like, all right. At that time, I ain't owning any of these companies. You know what I mean? My debt wasn't where it's at now. but I'm working on it, so shut your ass up. But anyway, at that time, so I'm like, I didn't answer it, unknown caller. And they kept, that phone number kept popping up. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and answer and see what the hell going on. Answer, dude, he just acting crazy, right? Yelling, cursing, all stuff like that, and very angry. So after I let him get over with his rant, I asked him, I said, hey man, like, you got the right number? Like, who is this? He said, oh man, I found your number in my girl's phone. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to be funny, but I kind of get around, I get around town a bit, so you gotta be very specific. I said, what's her name? He told me her name, the chick that was at my place the night before. And I'm like, he said, oh, did y'all have sex, this and that? And I'm like, well, first of all, she told me she didn't have a boyfriend. I said, number two, to keep it real with you, I'm like, yeah, we did. I mean, twice actually. And I'm like, man, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the whole time she chatted with me, she said she ain't got no dudes, so I just went off of what she told me. So he was feeling bad or whatever like that, and I can tell by the whole situation that was happening. This wasn't his first rodeo, you know what I mean? It definitely wasn't hers, right? So, so he started asking me. He went from angry to start asking me for advice, and I'm like, I was caught off guard because I don't, like it just catch you off guard, right? Like some random guy calling you talking about how you boned his girl or whatever. He's all upset, want to fight you, this and that. To him trying to get advice. So remember, it's early in the morning. I'm just trying to still get myself together, on the way to work. And I told him, I said, man, this is kind of weird for me. I said, man, the only thing I can tell you is like to leave her. That's pretty much about it, man. Because if you calling guys all the time, like you allowing this to happen, that's on you. Like you already know she a hoe, so just leave her alone. And I'm like, man, he just kept asking me questions. He really trying to find a solution to his problem. Where we both know the solution was to just leave her alone. That's all it was. You know what I mean? Now, regardless if that was his girl or not, she still dealt with him. And women, that's the thing about it. If you don't have the caller, low self-esteem, man. If you have low self-esteem, women will manipulate you. Well, people in general, women, when they see a guy with less self-esteem, they will use the hell out of you, man. So obviously the guy, remember, she didn't stay in the city. She stayed out, so the problem, now if I were to rethink it now, especially where I'm at, I don't know, probably like a 45-minute drive, or I don't even know, but that was years ago, and at the time it was far. You know what I mean? It's just far where I was at. So that's the guy that she deals with in her little town because, she don't have access to a lot of guys. So she just stuck with what she got, right? So that makes sense. Like the guy she has, like, okay, I really don't like him like that or whatever. I'm going to use what I got. So the guy, obviously, he probably takes her out on dates, give a little money or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but she just using the guy because she has little options. She don't want the guy, but she going to use because she don't have any options. Just him. That's typically what it is. So all she's doing is just playing with him. And then, like I say, whenever she get a chance, she'll come down back into the city, get bent over, and she'll go back home. That's pretty much her lifestyle. And a guy like that, you see, it's a dime a dozen, man. Them guys usually go postal because they can't handle that girl they like, that don't like them, that they leading on is getting ran through on a regular. You know what I mean? And on top of that, they give them pity sex. Just to kind of, like, if they go too long without them, they notice that the guy stopped coming around, which a lot of them, they just so desperate, they just so needy, that they'll give him pity sex just to keep him on the hook. So that's pretty much what he's getting. You know what I mean? He's getting a little pity sex every now and then, every blue moon or whatever, because she know he's down bad that she can get away with it. So when that happened, he was calling me for more advice. I said, man, she a hoe or whatever. Just leave her alone. That's it. So he just kept asking for more advice. I said, man, I ain't trying to be rude. I said, bro, I gotta go. You know what I mean? And that ended the phone call like that. But a lot of women will lie and make it seem like they live in this perfect lifestyle. First of all, another red flag is if you're going out, if she's always going out, and you ask if she's single, she say no, she lying, bro. Because you got hoes that's in a relationship or not. But for a lady that always go out all the time and she's single, that's a red flag, bro. She's certified 304. Like, do with that, based off the information I gave you, do with that what you will. I'm gonna say that. But if you know a chick who's always going out and she's single, she one of those, man. She one of those. So that's the thing too, man. So the fact that he was complaining, he was mad frustrated, but he still dealt with her. That's what happens. That's why you never take a cheat, because that's the thing too. A lot of these guys, I hear these stories about their spouse cheating on them, and they're like, "Oh, we worked it out." How did you work it out? What did you talk about? What made you believe that you both solved the problem? Because clearly she's the problem. So she didn't solve it. All she did was just come back and cry. The fuck that's gonna do? So that's the thing about it. Like, just because you guys supposedly worked it out, or you think you worked it out, don't mean you should go ahead and carry on the relationship. So I'm gonna put myself in this situation. If that was me, and I caught my lady cheating on me, first of all, it's not gonna be anything to talk about. She just gone. She out. You know what I mean? She's gone. I'm gonna get rid of her. Now, at some point in time, she will have to reach back to me, and I'll let her speak her piece. But for the most part, tell me what the hell is going on. But outside of that, I'm like, listen, okay, you cheated, this and that or whatever. Obviously, you want to hear them out. If it was a reason, and most times it's not, a legitimate reason, like, you can't be upset if you always gone. I'm going to tell you this right now. Oh, I work a lot. Okay, bro, you fucking work 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. She going to be sucking somebody else's penis, bro. That's just what it is, because you don't have no time and energy to entertain your lady. There's like going like a lot of these guys, they brag about going to jail and this and that and that. Okay, bro, so while you over there fighting for your booty, your girl giving it up for free. Same scenario. The longer you are gone, the bigger your chances of her cheating on you. That's just what it is. So you got to understand that too. Now, if you're a truck driver, if you travel all the time, you go on the shore off some oil rigs, I be hearing about you guys be gone for 4 months at a time, come back for 2 days and go back. She going to cheat on you. It's very rare that a female will cheat on you, bro. That's just what it is. Like, not saying it's impossible. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just keeping it real. The longer you're away from your spouse, the higher the chance that she will cheat. That's just reality. So if you all hear somebody, oh yeah, man, I'm be working 3-4 times, 3-4 weeks out the month, then I'll be home for 3 days, she gonna cheat on you, bro. Same thing with a truck driver. Do you not be picking up them lot lizards, or don't you got another family across town? Prime example. So don't get mad when she does it. So keep that in mind too. That has a lot to do with, not saying she doesn't love you, but it's like, people have needs. You know what I mean? People have needs. People get turned on by certain things. They like what they like. That's reality. So with that, guys, understand what caused her to do that. So I always ask, like, hey, why I caught you getting bent over by the guy around the corner? Why is the mailman van here overnight? Find out why, and hopefully it's something legitimate. Not that you're gonna accept it or not, but you want to understand what caused it. And that's it. So, okay, she called back. If she don't, fuck it, you know what I mean, whatever. But let's say she called back and tell me, oh, this happened because of you, this and that. Okay, whatever. Like, so why'd you do it? After I hear her side of the story, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I understand. Well, moving forward, the only way I'm going to deal with you, and this is me, not saying you should do this, but this is me. Only way I'm going to continue dealing with you unless you just come by, get bent over, and you go about your fucking business. That's it. But as far as this whole relationship thing, it's over with. It'll never be rebuilt. I don't hate you, but moving forward, I gotta treat you accordingly. So since you want to be a hoe, I'm gonna treat you like one. So you can come over here, when I call you up every now and then, get bent over, and that's pretty much about it. But as far as like dates and all that shit, nah, we ain't doing that no more. That's over with. As far as me buying you something, nah, that's over with. We ain't doing that no more. So this is how I will go about it, because I know how women are. They're gonna do that, and because they don't give a shit. Let's be honest. But they're gonna do that, and then at the aftermath, they're gonna test you and see what kind of man you are. So they're gonna come back with their little alligator tears or whatever like that. Some of them just don't care, especially nowadays. They happy to be hoes, and that's just what it is. So, but the ones who's trying to see if they can play you, they'll come back with their crocodile tears, and for the most part, they'll make it seem like it's your fault. And then from there, they're gonna see if you're gonna make a decision. You're gonna not take them back, which they want you to go that route, but they want to see if you're gonna do that on your own. They want to test if you got any nuts, and they're gonna see if you're not gonna take them back. If you're gonna take them back, or if you're not gonna take them back. And I'm gonna say this: listen, man, don't turn off the video. You're gonna listen to this. You're gonna get this work. Listen, the moment you say, because there's gonna be some guys that it's gonna ever do this. They're going to say, oh, I understand, honey, I love you too. and we can get counseling, and we can go to church on Sundays and Mondays and Tuesdays, and I would take you back because I love you. She automatically she lost whatever respect she had from me at that point. She lost the rest of it. There's no more respect for you ever, fam. Letting you know that right now. Oh, she says she loves me and she's not going to cheat on me. Shut up. The moment you accept her back, she lost every ounce of respect for you. Every ounce of respect for you. She wants you to say, oh no, I'm not going to take you back. We're going to go out and separate. She wants you to say that, but she wants to see if you're going to do it on her own. She wants to know what kind of man you are, because she's going to feel shitty for the ones who say no, but that's what she wants you to do, because she wants you to be able to hold your own, man. So the guys who accept their wives back, do this basically saying, you can keep getting dicked down by random guys while I'm over here providing for our family. That's exactly what's going on her head. And then she's going to continue doing that while you're working 15 hours a day, while you're on the road for 3 or 4 weeks at a time. She's going to get her brains blown out. And all of a sudden, she's going to be becoming pregnant out of nowhere. Like, oh, we got another kid? Okay. DNA test is a must. Make sure you get a DNA test. But that's pretty much what women are thinking. It's either you got nuts and you say no, you don't take them back, or you don't have any nuts and you take them back. And then they're going to continue cheating on you. So I'm just keeping that real, guys. And then for the guys who's dealt with a woman who's always cheating on them, don't feel bad for you, man. Now, I say the first time, people gonna have sympathy for him, like, oh, this. But if everybody knows she's a hoe, no one cares about your feelings, bro. Like, no one cares about the situation. Now, if she's like a normal looking girl who's probably like, people probably wouldn't expect that to happen, and then they happen, like, okay, oh man, we feel bad for you, Rick, we feel bad for you. But if you get on social media and, oh, she cheated on me, she broke my heart, they go, oh, get a couple likes. But if you're on the 5th confession video about her cheating on you, oh man, you might want to hang that up. Stop. You only get one shot at this. That's it. It's no side stories that people. We start blocking people, bro. After the first, we got one good video, and you better make it count. After that video, if you keep reposting every other weekend and stuff, we're gonna block you, fam. We don't need that negativity in our life. You got one chance to have a side story. That's it. That's if she's a lady that most people think that she wouldn't cheat on you. But if everybody knows she been running up and down the street, she always giving hand jobs behind Whataburger on the weekends, like, no one's gonna give a shit, bro. Like, so just be very cautious of who you're dealing with. Now I'm gonna say this too. Every woman, they no matter how they look, how much money they have, how good they was raised up, all this stuff like that, it doesn't disqualify them from being a cheater. Anybody can be a cheater. So don't think because they're on Section 8, they all cheat. Like, not every chick on Section 8 gonna cheat. If anything, you're gonna find the most solid ones on Section 8. I'm just giving you the prime example. I don't want to shit on people who's not doing great in life or who's not doing good in life. So don't think because their parents make millions of dollars that she'll never cheat, or she was raised up in the church that she'll never cheat. Don't ever go off their lifestyle, nothing like that, man. You gotta find out yourself. And at the end of the day, no matter, she might have a check on every list, like everything on that list she checks off on. Doesn't mean she won't get a gangbang going on. This is what it is, man. So whether she a doctor, she a teacher, we all know how they getting down nowadays. A teacher, or she a plumber, or she work at a nail salon. It doesn't matter, bro. Because that doesn't determine if they're gonna cheat or not. So anyway, if you ain't getting enough from this video, I'm gonna wrap it up by saying, do not accept a cheater. Do not let her back into your home. I'm gonna say this too, man. Because there's a lot of guys who got family by these women and stuff like that. The best advice I can give you is to go ahead and call it off. Now you say, oh, I want to broken that up. Listen, if you guys are really there for the kids, you'll make it work. But as far as both of y'all being in the same household and you cheating, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and break it up, call it off, whether y'all separated, like or officially get a divorce. That's on you. But as far as we ain't doing that. I get my own place and then we'll just figure it out from there. But nah, I ain't about to be laying up next to no cheater knowing that that's her full-time job. Cheating and stuff on you all the time. So I know for the guys, they're gonna use the kids as a crutch. Fuck that. We're not gonna do that. Moving forward, 2025. If you come across that, go ahead and grab your nuts. Go ahead and get that in order. Talk to your kids. however they can understand it. Then you go ahead and call it a dud, man, and go your separate ways. Like I say, still work together to raise your family. But we all know how females get when they don't get their ways. But I'm just telling you guys what it is, because if you accept that, she's gonna lose all respect for you, and she's gonna continue to cheat. Matter of fact, she's gonna cheat even harder. That's all it is. I got not a lot, but one is too many. But I got several phone calls of guys yelling, I'm gonna kill you, this and that, and just going through it. But I can tell those are the weak ones. Like, they act tough over the phone, but it's like, bro, like, you the one over here kissing your girl at this, me and my homeboys, then, you know what I mean? Like, had a semen party on her face. So it's just what it is. Like, to be vulgar, but these are the same guys, and they'll love it. You know what I mean? They just, this long as she come home to me, okay, that's fine. We not gonna keep her. That's why it's so important for you to have have your self-esteem in order, man. Have a backbone. Stand on your own 2 feet. Stop being, a peasant towards these women, because at the end of the day, if you treat them like a celebrity, they treat you like a fan. All right, guys, leave a comment down below if you got something you want to talk about. I always invite you guys to like the videos, but if anything, if you don't do nothing else, just subscribe. I got many more coming down the pipe. Till next time, I'm out.